When you start looking at 6v6 flag football formations, you start seeing things that are very similar to 11v11 football formations. Things that you don't see with 5v5 or 4v4. And obviously, you continue to see that with your 7v7 flag formations. So, today I just want to start with a 6v6 flag football, what we at FirstDown PlayBook call twins formation. And it's important to understand that you can set these formations up with your splits as wide or as tight as you want to, and that's got a lot to do with this player right here. Your quarterback, if your quarterback is very young, then you want to narrow your splits down. You can run the same formations, but you're going to do this player a lot of favors if you adjust your splits over here and over here based on your quarterback's talent level or age level. So you're going to see we've got this play drawn up on a flag football field. You won't find that at very many places, but we have 3 different flag football fields at FirstDown PlayBook. But today I want to look at the formation we call twins and just explain to you the advantages that we see by running this formation. And we have multiple other formations, and we'll go over those later. So let's start with the fact that you have a potent passing game, 3 receivers, very similar to what you would have in really 11-man tackle football, to where you've got a single receiver over here, and you've got a 2 receiver combo over here. So that's okay, and you probably had that with your 5v5 flag too, but what you didn't have was the run threat. And many of you don't have the ability to let your quarterback run. Some of you do, some of you don't. And where I'm going with that is that if you don't have the ability, or the rules don't allow you to let your quarterback run, it is a very important thing that you're able to fake a run to the back. All right, so let's look at it from a big picture view right here. What are the things a 6v6 twins formation in flag football give you? All right, so yes, you've got 2-man combinations here. What can you do with 2-man combinations or 2-player combinations? I can run a hitch. I can run a corner route over here, which gives me your smash concept. I can run really about whatever I want to. I can run double slants. I can do all of these things. Any 2-man route combination that I could run in 11v11 football, as long as my quarterback can handle it, I can do with this 6v6 flag football twins formation. Now, once again, I have the ability to run what we call an RPO at FirstDown PlayBook. An RPO in flag football is different than it is in tackle football. An RPO in tackle football means that you're going to essentially read the defender on the snap. An RPO in flag football means that you give your quarterback the option to hand off on a run. It may actually be a deal, if your league allows it, to fake a run here and then boot this way and run, however you want to do it. Now, when you look at the RPO options that you have, the biggest thing that it gives you is the ability to fake this way. If your quarterback can run it, now the quarterback can run the ball, or maybe look at a 2-player route combination over here once again to your strong side. So many options that this gives you right here. If your players are young, once again, what you want to do is fake it one way. You can't block in most flag football leagues. So if you can't block, you want to have misdirection. Fake one way, roll the other, and then once again just have a little, maybe you want to run off the Z and have your F's just sitting there for a nice easy throw to your quarterback. Okay, let's go back and look at the other advantages that you have here. So Other than the run game and the two-man combination over here, you have a single receiver matchup over here. I will guarantee you that you will 90% of the time play man coverage in your 6v6 league if you're coaching youth flag football. The reason is it's very hard to teach zone defense to young kids. So you're going to have a matchup, one-on-one. With this formation right here, once again, now you have a single receiver matchup. You'll adjust your split based on the talent level of your quarterback, but now you have the ability to run a hitch, to run a slant, to run an out route, to run maybe a go route, maybe even a post. Whatever you want to do on the backside, now you have a one-on-one matchup where you can tell your quarterback, your 6v6 flag football quarterback, you're wanting to focus on the matchup, one-on-one over here. And finally, the last thing that we'll mention, and this is something that flag football gives coaches that they fall asleep on quite a bit. You have two-man route combinations over here, but you also have two-man route combinations here because your center, who is often neglected, they can still run a route. So if you wanted to run a smash concept over here and actually have your X run a hitch and have your your center run a corner route, then you can do that. Now, obviously, if you do that, you better pay attention to your rules as far as how long your quarterback can hold the ball. Can you protect with your H-back, or what are your rules? But you have the ability to run a combination with your single receiver and your center, or you can line your backup on the side right here and maybe run a deal to where you run a slant with your X and a wheel route with your H. So many different things that you can do, right, with a 6v6 flag football twins formation. And so we'll continue to build on this formation throughout the year. We hope you will too.